Good morning, dear students. Wish you all a very good day. Intermediate, secondary, study skills and communication skills in one part note making. Now we are going to note making in another one topic. So, note making. What is note making? Again, I will tell you what is note making. Note making is not just about write down everything you hear and read, and it is a process of reviewing, connecting and synthesizing idea for your lectures and read. And note making as follows some principles, especially already I will tell you what is the some principles. First, avoid long sentence and as heading or titles. Avoid heading or title. And second one, never lose the main idea of the passage. They have given passage. We read and make it note making which one is main. Never lose the main idea of the passage. And third one, ignore information which is less information. And important points as we have taken, we should not unimportant matter refuse that meaning. And be briefly clear and specific, and then use proper intention. Intention means paragraph. Then leave no space to avoid confusion. Okay, these are the principles. Keep it in your mind. Then last one. Now we are going to another one, new passage. I am reading, please listen. One India word that has impressed me greatly and touched me deeply is the Indian people freedom from rancor. When you, the people of India, find yourselves forced to struggle with other people, and there are situations in which this cannot be avoided, you manage. So it seems to me to do this without letting yourselves fall into hating your adversaries. A recent example is the spirit in which you conducted your successful struggle with my country for your country's independence. And once a struggle is over, you do not brood over the past or nurse grievances. I could give quite a number of illustrations of this unresentful, painful spirit from my own experience, but I need merely call attention to what is going on at this moment in this place. An Englishman is speaking to you at your invitations in memory of Indian Muslim in whose honor you have founded the lectureship. Well, who have been the latest invaders of India? The English have been the latest of all. Again, I repeat, please listen once again. One Indian register that has impressed me greatly and touched me deeply in this Indian people freedom from rancor. When you, the people of India, find yourselves forced to struggle with the other people, and there are situations in which this cannot be avoided, you manage. So it seems to me to do this without letting yourselves fall into hating you adversaries. A recent example is the spirit in which you conducted yourself successful struggle with my country for your country's independence. And when a struggle is over, you do not brood over the past or nurse grievances, I could give quite a number of illustrations of this unreasonable Indian spirit from my own experience. But I need merely all attention to what is going on at this moment in this place. An Englishman is speaking to you at your invitations in memory of an Indian Muslim in whose honor you have founded the lectureship, well, who have been these latest invaders of India. The English have been the latest of all. So in this paragraph, you are, what should you find this? What about tell this? Tell that it's a freedom from rancor and Indian watchers, Hindu watchers, Christians, Muslims, and national watchers. You follow watchers. Then freedom from rancor and Indian watchers. Watchers is important depending upon our India. Indian people are believing watchers. So, what is that? Now, we are making to, not making come to. It is just for justification of title, freedom from rancor, Indian watchers. And the main point, note making is that, what is that? We should not never lost the main idea of the passage. Then logical sequencing and brief, clearly and specific, and new intention. Now let's come to logical sequencing. An impressive started. An impressive and touching Indian watches. The paragraph said about Indian watches. An impressive and touching Indian watches. Main and in another one point. Freedom from rancor. Freedom from rancor. And another one. Avoid struggles. We are fight from freedom, facing struggles. So avoid struggle. Another one point is avoid struggle. So first is an impressive and touching Indian watches, first one. And second one, freedom from rancor. And third one, avoid struggles. And fourth one, if unavoidable, carried out in a non-violent way. Again, if unavoidable, carried out in a non-violent way. And another one point, once the struggle is over, everything forgetting. Once the struggle is over, everything forgetting. And another one point, many illustrations. Another one point is many illustrations. And another one point, the current one, India's freedom struggle against the English. Again I repeat, the current one, India's freedom struggle against the English, and yet inviting an Englishman to address them in honor of an Indian Muslim. Last one point, and inviting an Englishman to address them in honor of an Indian Muslim. So in this situation, struggle for freedom ended about follow watches. Honorable the watches person is indeed mainly honor of an Indian Muslim. We don't recognize this is how to make. First we will read the passage carefully, and what is the matter of this we can understand. Then in the paragraph, what is the theme of the passage? We can find it. Then again, follow to new intention. Then new intention to avoiding twice are adding. Then we don't forget about main theme of the paragraph and ignore information. Which information? Unimportant information. But we remember make to important information. Then the information is very clearly, briefly and specific. And we have made sentence. The sentence is logical sequence and space to avoid confusion. We have made it the passage and another one read to. It cannot be reading person, no confusion. Note making is completed. Next class we have to learn